Hey everybody, it's Romania Black. We're on episode 4 of Banana Fish Forever, and I'm really sad. I was looking at the date this came out. This came out in January, so just a few months ago. And so Yaki BF has created this series. It's like an alternate universe to Banana Fish, the alternate ending that we all wanted. And Yaki says in the description for this episode that this story will continue into 2022 and will likely see its end this year. So that's really sad because I really liked these 3 episodes. And I know that Yaki's working on episode 5. So I hope you all have enjoyed Banana Fish Forever for this month of March. It's been a lot of fun going through this series and seeing all of this. I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's going to be sad. As soon as episode 5 comes out, I do plan on reacting to it. I definitely want to react when episode 5 comes out in English and do that as it goes. And then I want to see this whole series through. So Yaki, do not worry. I'm not going to stop reacting to these. Once you get them out, it's going to happen. So I'm so excited, but I'm so sad that this series is ending. It's been a lot of fun watching and I've really, really enjoyed it. So sad days. And when we left off, Ash was about to get back into the fold, it seems, with Singh. Singh was trying to convince him to go. They're trying to, break up this child prostitution ring, which sounds great, like a great idea, like a great cause, great thing to do. But it's dragging Ash back into that world that he nearly died from in this version. And so it's like, what are we doing, Banana Fish? Why can't you just let Ash and Eiji have a beautiful, simple life together? But we can't have nice things because it's Banana Fish. But arguably, one thing I've really liked about this series is that it has been surprisingly wholesome and surprisingly sweet despite having that little edge of Banana Fish angst. That's been the one thing that I've really enjoyed about it. That it's giving us the wholesome Ash and Eiji content that we've wanted, but also keeping it very true to the Banana Fish storyline. So I can't complain. I'm so glad that you've created this series, Yaki. This has been so wonderful, and I'm really sad to take a hiatus from it after this episode, but I will do that until episode 5, and then however many more episodes you make for this series, we'll just go from there, right? So I'm really excited to dive into this and see what all is going to happen in episode 4. It's a shorter episode than the others, but I'm sure that even though it may be shorter, we'll have lots to talk about. So let's not waste any more time, shall we? We are going to start episode 4 of Banana Fish Forever, and we're going to watch that here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Okay, Yazu's the dark-haired guy. Oh. Oh. Oh, shut up! No! Oh! So he's the guy that's working in the police force now with the Becca girl. Oh, yeah. I love that shot of Yut Lung holding him. Christopher Winston. This is Ash. Oh, I love the callback. Yes. Because he looks like Eiji. Oh my God, you're kidding. Oh my God. Oh. Why would you do this? We're not even like a minute into this. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. And him with the haircut. Mm-hmm. Ah. Oh. With his face and his hair must. Yeah, a bit. Just woke from not a pleasant dream. Ah. You lost a lot of weight. And he calls him Sergey. Blanca does look really good in this series. I woke up in a good mood. Really? He looks so good there! You draw him so well, Yaki. Oh, so they've been together 3 years. Ah. Huh. That's not your problem. Uh-huh. Yeah, he doesn't want your pity. Oh, interesting. Okay. What would be this new thing you're doing? I love that his hair has just gotten shorter and Eiji's has gotten longer. Oh, make room in my schedule. I'm just in the Caribbean doing nothing. You know, maybe I'll find time. Okay, back to the Cape Cod. And Ash would know about the old club, yeah, because back in Banana Fish, they were gonna raid it. I love how huge Sing is now compared to Ash. It's crazy. Will Ash be on top of a truck firing at them like he did with Golzine? Will that happen? No. There's no doubt, but yeah, they'll probably know you're coming. He'll worry. Ah, damn. I'll write the play, but I won't act on it. He'll be fine with that. I do like that perspective of seeing, like, looking down at seeing that's not easy to draw. He's not like how I remember him. No, he's changed a lot. Oh, yeah, he is different. He grew up. Yeah, something else has happened, obviously. Yeah, Yut Lung and everything. He's not a bad person. Yeah. Of course Eiji would be worried about him. Of course he would be. Yes, he does. He does. That's Eiji in a nutshell. Oh, shut up! No! Oh, he's like the idiot sandwich! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh my gosh, Yaki, how could you? Oh! I love the little chippy version of him with this chip. Oh my gosh. Oh my god! Akira's like so done. So done. Michael's like so like blushy with it all. And Akira's like, you've not been here this whole time. Oh. tugging at my heartstrings and all of this. Full of hopes and dreams. I'm head right out. Depending on where you're standing. Transition. What? No. I'm trying. Okay, so the child ring makes a lot more sense now. It all makes more sense. Damn, it'll be my curse. Oh, because Michael's the artist. Look at him with the military police shirt on. Oh, Michael's so wholesome and sweet. I love him in this. Oh, but it's not a she. He's like, no, no, no. I took it to draw it. Oh, I love Akira's face there. She looks great. Oh. Oh. Why not tell Ash about it? Ooh. What? Oh! Why are we going back to this, Yaki? Why are we looking him up? Ooh. That was a good cliffhanger. That was a good, like, sting at the end there. Turn that down just a hair. Oh! This is my favorite one yet! This was the best one yet! Yaki! Oscar Antonio Rosas. Chef's kiss on this ED. Chef's kiss indeed. Yeah. I love it. I can't believe it was Yut Lung in the taxi with him. Because of course it was. Because Lau was one of his men. Ah! It fits. I really like this CD. This song's great. Man, there was some really good callbacks and tie-ins with this. Yaki, Yaki, Yaki. Oh my gosh. This was the best one yet. This was the best one, Yaki, and it has to end now? No. There's a lot of good twists in this. I really liked this episode a lot. And you know, what's great about this series is that it's an alternate universe. It's taking the ending of Banana Fish and extending it in a new way. But you know it's a good testament to an alternate universe. It's a good testament to a fan creation when after you're done watching it, I want to go to this shelf over here and down there where all my Banana Fish volumes are, I want to dig out Banana Fish right now and start reading again because that's just what this makes me feel like. It reminds me of why I love Banana Fish so much. And watching this, it makes me think back to all those plot lines and I was like, I want to go back and read the manga right now. I want to reread it. So I think that's a testament, Yaki, to you sticking true to the whole feeling and emotion that's tied with Banana Fish, but doing it in your own way and making it to where it's keeping Ash and Eiji's relationship alive. For now! So, yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this episode here. So, oh my gosh. This whole thing with it being Yut Lung taking Ash to the hospital... Oh my gosh, that revelation in this world that's how he got out. It's like, of course, because Eiji was gone. Eiji was in Japan, but Ash wouldn't know that in the state that he's in. And I like that our main guy here, he's like, well, we can't take Ash because the authorities will notice him and take him into custody. He'll probably get arrested as soon as he's out, or he should get arrested as soon as he's healed up. It'd be best for everyone if he goes to jail once he gets better. I like that he says that, and then Yut Lung looks at the ID card that he has on there, and he smiles. And I love that because it's Christopher Winston from Gunter Phillips Academy High School, second year. It's like, yeah, It's a little bit off because Ash he'd be nearly out of high school by now, so he wouldn't be a sophomore necessarily. I think he wasn't, he's 17 or 18, maybe. Maybe he wasn't. I'm gonna have to go back and think about that. No, because Eiji was like 18 or 19, so Ash would have been like a 16-year-old, which is insane. But yeah, because that was the whole side story in the manga, was that he went as Christopher Winston. Him and Max portrayed themselves as father and son, which is funny because in this alternate universe, Ash is his actual adopted son. So yeah, I like that Yut Lung is like, no, don't worry. They won't know it's Ash Lynx. We're going to go by this, and that's how we're going to pass it off. And I like that Yut Lung basically didn't let Ash go to jail after he healed up. He sent him away. He let him go. It's, oh my gosh. And I got Yaki, this whole thing where Ash like raises the bloody hand to his face and does the whole thing where he's like, Eiji, forgive me. Oh my God. I just rip out my heart right now with this bloody hand. Rip it out. And him smiling about it. He's like, forgive me. Like he's just, and the look on Yut Lung's face. Yaki, you drew them so good in this episode. So good. Their expressions, everything. This is the best it's been. It's so damn good. Eiji was the only thing you cared for. I never understood that. But yeah, even now. Because yeah, Yut Lung doesn't quite understand what that love is like. And I like the Blanca, after having that moment in the last episode, that Blanca's warming up to Yut Lung. I never thought of Yut Lung and Blanca as a ship. I've always kind of shipped Sing with Yut Lung, but here, and you make Blanca look so good too. He looks so youthful. Blanca looks so youthful. It's the hair, it's the fringe that he's got going on. But yeah, I like the idea. I'll ship Blanca and Yut Lung after this. Sure, because yeah, it's clear that Yut Lung is like trying to make him better, to help him. And Yut Lung's like, and I like that Yut Lung calls him Sergey, so he calls him by his first name. It's like, he doesn't call him Blanca. It's like, And yeah, he's like, Blanca says he's just doing it because he woke up in a good mood and he's being nice, and he feels like Yut Lung should eat something. And he's like, we've kept our distance after all. So they've been there for 3 years together. And he's like, we've been living together for 3 years, but we've been keeping our distance. He's like, I've been giving you space, but you just seem to get more and more depressed. So I've decided that I don't want to see you like that, so I'm going to try and help you. And it's like, okay, all right. And, so good. So good. I love this so much. This is so much. And then, of course, I love the dialogue where he's like, well, that's not your problem, whatever. And he's like, keep this act to yourself. It's just, oh my gosh, it's wonderful. And so he's like, do you think you have room to, maybe we can get closer? It's like, haha. He's like, I'll make room in my schedule, I guess. Sure you will. I want to see how that develops. I'm actually kind of curious to see how Blanca and Yut Lung's relationship develop in all of this. Especially with that parallel of Yut Lung realizing that Ash having that devotion towards Eiji. He's like, I don't understand what that's like. I've never really loved anybody like that before. And it's like, But you could. Maybe you could. So we come back to Cape Cod with Sing and Ash going over this plan. And Ash saying that there could be cellar under the grounds. The old Cape Club Cod had one. The entry was in a property nearby. Tying back to the whole thing from like episodes 5 and 6 of the original series. And it's the stand. And so they're looking at the grounds, trying to figure out exactly where it is to get in. And so it needs to be big enough for a truck. And Ash like running through all the different locations it could be in. And I like that Sing's like, okay, I want you to be honest with me, Ash. Tell me, do you think that my plan will work, knowing how everything's laid out? And Ash is honest. He's like, no, I don't think this is going to work. It's like, no, there's too many variables. He's like, a SWAT team has to be precise for a plan like this. And there's no doubt that they're going to be really good, but the mafia probably has cops on the inside giving him information. They're going to know, unless you plan it just right, they're going to know you're coming, and it's going to screw the whole thing up. And you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot, or worse. And then he's like, don't tell Eiji about this. He'll worry. And he's like, don't worry. I'll just write the play, but won't act on it. He'll be okay with that. So Ash is like, I'm going to come up with the plan, but I'm not going to enact it. That's all on you, Sing. Damn. I don't want Ash to get too involved with this because, like he said, Sing's plan isn't foolproof. And what if something goes wrong? And I don't want things to go wrong. I'm like, we have this happy ending, darn it. And I don't want this getting mucked up. And he's like, by the way, I'll go see him. Don't break your head. We'll think about something. And then I love this little shot of them on the porch together, like just cuddled up together, like. And yeah, Eiji's right. Something is different about him. And Ash says that it's just that he grew up. He grew up. We all did. But I'm like, no, it's that Sing was put in charge of this world that you and Yut Lung were supposed to be in charge of. And Sing's had to shoulder it all. And it's definitely affected him in a way that Ash and Yut Lung have kind of moved away from. And Eiji notices it as well, right? And I just, And Ash is like, well, we can't change it, which is right. You can't change how Sing is, but Eiji, you can tell he's worried, justifiably so, that, it's been 7 years since you almost lost Ash once. Do we really want to do it again? And then Ash being like, you're an angel. Ugh. And he does the little idiot sandwich face. It's the animation on the face where he's just like smushing Eiji's cheeks. It's freaking adorable. The chibi version of them where he's stretching it out is ridiculous, and I love it. So, I'm with Eiji. I am with Eiji. I am concerned, and I want Ash to be safe, darn it. You've given us this alternate reality where we get Ash alive for longer. Don't take him away from us. Not now. Not after all this. So, he's like, you're my angel. And I love the chibi versions of them. And I love that Michael is so smitten. He's like, look at this. Isn't this great? Michael's like, I ship them so hard. And Akira's like, I need to get away from here. I always shipped Akira and Michael in Garden of Light. I always thought it would be really cute if Akira ended up with Michael. And I get that the author, the mangaka, didn't do that because it may have seemed too much like Ash and Eiji, but Michael's so pure. He's like the artiste. I love Michael. So I'm like, I'd rather have Akira with Michael than Sing, but that's just me. I feel like they had much more chemistry. And then you had to do this, Yaki. You had to. You had to give us a scene with Shorter, because Shorter's my favorite. And I've missed Shorter since episode 9 of Banana Fish. I've missed him heart and soul. And you have to give him back. And I love the way that they're drawn. I love their outfits. But the idea of them under the bridge And Sing talking about all I wanted to do is marry a beautiful girl and have tons of kids. And that's the thing, right? That ties it to Sing's goal. I was like, why is Sing so dead set on this child prostitution ring? Granted, it's a great cause to bust it up, but why is he so dedicated to it? And it ties back to that moment of Sing telling him what he wanted in life. He wanted a wife and a bunch of kids. He had hopes and dreams. And those hopes and dreams were sadly taken from him. And he's like, I'll do whatever I can to help you achieve yours. And then we cut to Sing in the present. And of course, we have to cut to him under that same bridge, but there's now a fire burning and there's missing children posters on the wall. It's like that dream wasn't realized. The exact opposite of it happened. And now Sing's like, the most I can do is try to avenge Shorter by busting this up and help him accomplish that original dream that he wanted. It's so good. It's so good. I was not prepared to see them together like that. And that transition of Shorter, like holding him down, scrunching his little head, that's drawn so well. And then we cut to Sing as an adult being so much taller and like seeing the fire burning and all the missing kid posters. Your dream died, Shorter, and with it the dreams of many kids. Ugh, this world is cruel, my friend, and it's not easy to play the hero. But I swear to you that I'm trying to like enact justice in the only way he knows how to. All of those dreams became my chains. Like they're just holding him down, right? If I manage to take them off of someone else, I'll carry them all my life as well. Oh, that's so good. Ah! And then, yeah, we cut from that back to Sing, it will be my curse. Like, he's like, I'll take the brunt of everything. I'll shoulder it all. If it means that those people can be free, I'll shoulder all of that burden too. Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, we cut back to Michael and Akira. And I love that Michael has the military police sweater on. That's so sweet. He looks so good. I love Michael in this. But Akira's like complimenting him. And he's like, I'll teach you how to draw. And it's like, ah. And then I love that everybody confuses Yut Lung for a woman. Like in all the pictures. And like, oh, is that your girlfriend? And he's like, oh, no, with the blushy face. He's like, this is just a picture I took to draw. Ha, 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 ha. And then he's like, I want to do a coverage on this place. I found a case about an urban legend. I told my dad and he said I can investigate it, but in secret. So he said that I shouldn't talk about it to Ash. Or talk to Ash at all while I'm by myself. Will you help me? We can play detectives. So it sounds like he's like, I just want to, uncover some information about this cold case. Is that fine? It's an urban legend. I just want to research it. It's while I'm down here. Should be something fun. No angst involved at all. None whatsoever. It ties back to the baseball that Akira found in episode 1, right? The Bluebeard of Cape Cod. So does that mean we're going to get Ash's dad? Tie back to him because he's the one that told Eiji and all of them the original story? Is he still alive in this, I'm assuming? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, how much more angst can we get? Because we have Sing angst, we have Yut Lung angst, although Yut Lung and Blanca seem like they're getting along a little bit fine. Maybe there's not so much angst with them. But we have Ash and Sing angst. Let's give Michael and Akira something angsty to research while they're here. It's giving the kids something to do to keep them out of the conflict. So they're gonna go off and research the Bluebeard thing while Ash, Eiji, and Sing are taking care of the adult things. So, and there's probably gonna be like horrible angst on both sides. So what can we do? But that was such a short episode. It went by so fast. And I want more now. I want more, but Yaki, the time and effort that you put into this, the artwork on this is gorgeous. Like Michael, the hair and everything, it looks so good. All of the expressions in this episode were so good. I don't know how much time it takes you to do all this, but it's amazing. Like you are something else. And I loved this episode. I am so excited for episode 5 whenever it comes out. It can be, the end of the year, who knows? But I'm so looking forward to it. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this month, me going through Banana Fish Forever. It's been a year since I finished the manga and the anime, and I've been having Banana Fish withdrawals, to be honest. I'm not joking. I may this weekend start rereading the series because it's just been one of those things where I'm like, I need to go back. It's like a yearly pilgrimage. You go back to Banana Fish, you rewatch it, you reread it so that you can suffer more. But you also, it's like a cathartic suffering. You're sad and hurting, but it's still like a breath. It's Banana Fish. So yeah, I'm really glad I've watched this series, and knowing that it's not over, that there's going to be more. So excited. So as soon as episode 5 comes out with the English subtitles, whenever that is, I'm definitely going to react to it. So that will be exciting. But in the meantime, this has been Banana Fish Forever, the first 4 episodes. Yaki BF, thank you so much for creating this. Thank you for letting me react to it. I've had so much fun with it. It's been great, but I'm going to gush about it. It's going to be hard picking a thumbnail because there's so many good shots. I'm like, what am I going to use? What will I use? Who knows? I'll have to see, but I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction and discussion of this episode. But yeah, until episode 5 comes out, we'll have this in the Banana Fish archives, my other reactions to Banana Fish and Garden of Light, and go from there. So I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back with more Banana Fish whenever episode 5 of Banana Fish Forever comes out. In the meantime, stay safe, guys, and bye.